Ha 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 ha. You think this is the real Quaid? It is. He's got a hologram. Hey guys, just want to talk about the reactor shootout scene in Total Recall. Now, this scene is a beautifully crafted scene. You know, the set design is impeccable. We've got all of the sort of like rigging and construction work in the backdrop of the reactor, you know, that they've been working on, maintaining over years and years. And you know, Quaid is walking into this in the shootout, and it's just a lovely backdrop to a fantastic scene. I love the detail, the rust, and all the marks on the reactor walls. You know, and Paul Verhoeven, classic again. You know, the troops have powerful guns, shiny helmets, and with Michael Ironside commanding them, we can guarantee a very bloody shootout, which is what he gets. But the addition of the hologram is just genius. You know, it's something we haven't seen on film before. And I love the way Ironside is just so happy that he shot Quaid, and then the reaction of what the hell, you know. And even the way he's got it strapped to his hands, you know, Arnie just like is really embracing himself in this concept of the hologram joke. And you know, I love the way it like quivers as it walks back into one of the reactor walls. And then this spray that Arnie gives is just beautiful. You know, you can imagine the death rate of all those troops suddenly getting the spray with Melina adding in there, and you know, Ironside, oh, he got a hologram. You know, it's like Jesus, you didn't even see that coming. And again, you know, this set, it's almost got like a Matrix vibe to it, you know, with these sort of like pillars of the reactor. I love that. Really, really like atmospheric and powerful, you know, and the way he fools the troops here, that was genius, you know. It's just little clever comedy touches, but they work, you know. And when he swaps over with Melina, you know, I love the idea that she plays them as well. I always thought that hers didn't really last that long, you know. She just had sort of one go with it. I probably wanted to see her do, you know, a few more tries with the guys and have some fun there with it. But you know, it's just such a basic concept, and I love this sort of idea of the tech being used for such simple maneuvers. And that's what makes it great. It's not complicated, it's really straightforward, and it's fun, and it just looks great on film. Now, when, you know, Richter gets him in the lift here, you know, this is iconic. The yellow lift, again, it's that construction vibe. It looks so cool. It looks so sort of like, you know, temporary, industrial, and you know, you believe it. You can believe that the Martian reactor is there and is maintained by Cohaagen when they're fighting in here, this sort of like metallic wall. Arnie's getting the crap beaten out of him, and you know, the move with the finishing arm is just incomprehensible in terms of how disgusting it is, but it works. You know, it works so well. You see this sort of like, I don't know what it is, Martian granite or whatever it is that approaches. It just looks the harshest wall ever. And then the way his arms just tear off, you're coming with me. You know, it's just harrowing. It's just like there's almost like a sloppy noise as they pull away from Ironside. It's just horrible. You know, back to the comedy of Arnie, you know, "Stay at the party, Richter." You know, he throws the lifeless arms off the edge, you know. And it's almost like, you know, that's what I love about Total Recall. It's like these little tiny little comedy moments just seeded in there. You know, Paul Verhoeven is, you know, is a genius at that. He did that with RoboCop. He did it with Starship Troopers, and you know, Total Recall. It's there everywhere to see.